Hi guys, a special welcome back to my channel, and on this video I'll be teaching you guys how to set up your online store in just a few clicks. Let's get started. What do you need to start? You're going to need Wi-Fi, computer, logo design, domain name, and also we're going to be using a free platform to set up your online store, that is Ecwid. So once you go on Google, you type in Ecwid, and this is how the page will look when you type it in. So now we're going to get started. So once you click on sign up for free, it will bring you to this page. So here, online store name, let me write the store name here. So I'm just gonna do something just for the sake of this video. So I'm just gonna write my store name. Right, so once you put your store name here, country, and also the currency, that would be Jamaican, so that will stay. So we're gonna click next. What's your company address? So you're gonna write in the company address. So normally I will put So you put the company address. I'm just gonna put something here. I won't put the correct information. So here we can say, just gonna put something there. So you put your company address. Your company address is normally your address where it's shipping from. But I'll recommend that you don't put the full address. You just put just the state and okay, so you're gonna be typing in your address, your company address, and that will be your address that the product will be shipping from. So I went ahead and I filled in just some information for this video's sake. So after you have done that, we're going to click next now. Alright, so you're going to answer these questions. So do you already have experience selling online? When they ask you the type of products that you'll be selling, you just look for the products that is similar to what you are selling. So if it's in the beauty region, you just click on beauty. Whatever it is, you will find something that is similar to what you're selling. You just click on it. So because for this video's sake, I'll be selling lip gloss. So let me click on beauty. You're setting it up for yourself. You're gonna click on next. So they're asking if you already have a website. No, you don't. No, what I would like about this website, as I suggested earlier, that you're gonna be needing a domain name. They provide free domain name for you until you're able to purchase a domain name. So the only difference is that if you were going to purchase a domain name, for example, it would have been www.juicylips.com or www.yourcompanyname.com. But with this company that you're going to be using to sell online, they provide you with a free domain name, but the only difference is that it's going to be www.yourcompanyname.company site. As you can see here, juicylips.company site. So that's what is going to be at the end. It won't be .com. So that's the only difference. But as I said before, when you start making sales online, you can always go over to the paid version. Let's finish and proceed. Alright, so they're saying that this domain name is already taken. So whenever that happens to you, what you can do is to just make up another domain name that is closer to what you're going to be selling. So let me just try another domain name to see if it will work. So let me just take off the S and see if this will work. Okay, so that one works. So this is how the inside of Ecwid looks. So we're gonna get started. I'm so excited for you guys. I am so happy that you take this opportunity. I'm really excited for you guys. So let's get started right. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is, as you can see, the top area that says create an account, we have completed that. So now the second step here is set up your website and storefront. So let's click on that area. So this is how they have given you a pre-prepared one already, just to show you how your website would look. So this is how it would look. So we're just going to redesign it. So firstly, we're going to click on header. So the header is normally at the top here with all these information. So we're going to click on design. Background color, so here it states the style, so we're going to click on the color that we want in the back. So I'm going to click on this pink color. As you can see, the background is changing. So I wanted to click on something that will go well with the logo that I have. So I'm going to stay with the black so that the logo will be able to show nicely at the top. So I'm going to allow the black to stay, but just showing you that you can always change it. So remember, the header is at the top area that you want to change. So I'm going to leave it at black, because I want the logo. I think the black will more pop with the logo. Alright, so now that we have complete the background, we're gonna go on site logo. So you want the site logo to be shown. Font. Let the font stay, or you can change it to how you want it, but I'm gonna let it stay. So with this section, it's just giving you the the option where you're able to change like the font to a different font style, or if you want it to be bold. So basically you're changing the style at the top here. And now we're gonna go over to content, because we have finished after you have finished doing your design, your background, your site logo. So these information are basically like the color that you want to choose. So for example, for the cart icon would be the shopping bag. You can click on color and put it in the color that you want. So you see shopping bag has changed color, so I'm just gonna stick with the white, or you can change it in any color that you want to be changing, and so goes for all of these. So this option here is just to change the colors up here at the front. So I'm gonna leave it in white because the background will be in black. So we're gonna go over to content. So now that we have completed that area, you upload your logo. So you click on change and you click on logo type, text or image. You can either choose. So if you already have your logo made already, you can click on image and upload it. So I've uploaded my logo here. So let's take a look at it at the top. There it is at the top. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna do the navigation menu section. So this section is basically about your business. So you have the home page, so this is the action click, which is the home page. Here is the home page that you're looking at now. So we're gonna leave it at home page and we're gonna click on back. So this section now, which is the menu, basically what you want to put at the top here. So you have the home page here. You can either delete that section, because the home page is basically right here at the top beside the logo, which is not necessarily needed. So you can either delete that section, because either way when your client on your website, the home page like this will be shown. So you can delete that section if you want. So I'm going to delete that section. I'm going to leave the about us and I'm going to add products. So you can add whatever that you're going to sell. So you can add products or you can add more items there. So when persons click on it, as you can see the drop down menu, this is how it looks. Whatever that you're going to sell. So for example, let's say I am selling different type of lip gloss. So whatever, I could put, say, lip gloss. Let me put lip gloss there. You can put whatever item that you want, and I can also go to store. So you have option to show categories, just like how when we just click on lip gloss, and these are the categories that will pop up. So you can either take away these or you can either add categories. So for lip gloss, you can either say pink lip gloss, purple lip gloss, whatever that you are selling, you can add a subcategory to represent that product that you are selling. So for now, I'm going to just take out the subcategory, which is here. And I'm also going to be taking out the one below as well. So the one below is this section here, so we're going to take out both of them for all of them. So all you need to do is just to switch it off so that it won't be there. So you see, whenever I switch it on, the subcategory is there. There it is, but I don't want any subcategory to be there because I'm just selling one item. But as I was saying, if you are selling more than one product, you can have your subcategories there, and if each of those products have different categories, for example, as I mentioned before, if you're selling a t-shirt and you have different colors in the t-shirt, or you're selling different types of t-shirt or any other product, once you have a subcategory, you can go ahead and leave yours open. But for me, I'm going to leave it off. So we're going to take it off. So you see it's not coming up now. So now we're going to go back. We're going to do the same for the others. So the About Us page. The About Us page, it don't need any subcategory. You just need it to be there by itself. So we're going to leave that section. We're going to turn all of these sections off and go back. Contact Us page, we're going to turn it off here as well because Contact Us don't need any category, subcategory. So once the customer click on Contact Us, it's going to bring them to the Contact Us page at the bottom of your website. So let's go back. So here, so it gives you the option to add another menu at the top. So if you're selling other products as well, say for example, I am going to be selling here. As you notice, it pops up at the top right here. So we're going to click back. Make sure when you add a menu bar, you click on, because I want it to go to the store. So this section now, so when you click on go to store the product, once the customer click on here, it will go directly to the store area where the product is at. So I'm gonna turn off the subcategory for this one. Or you know what, I could leave it on because I could have for the subcategory different length of hair that I'll be selling, but for now I'm just gonna leave it off. So we're gonna go back, and what I'm gonna do is to try to rearrange the top part here. I want the products to be on one side and the information about the company on the other side. So what we're gonna do is just to rearrange the store. So I'm gonna drop the hair below the lip gloss there. So these little dots that you're seeing there give you option to drag and drop. So I'm gonna leave the Contact Us there and let it be like that. I'm gonna go back now. So now that we have completed the navigation section, which is the top area, we are gonna be going down to the next section, which is the contact us information. So for the contact us information, you're gonna be putting in your business contact and your business email. So if you don't have a business email, I advise that you go ahead and create one, just a simple Gmail with your business name. So if your business name is this is an example of my business name Gmail address. So that's that, and then I'll leave the contact number here. So remember, you're gonna put in your information. So I'm just putting in these information for this video sake. So we're gonna go back. After you have done that, I'm gonna go down to the We're gonna go back. So we have completed the header, and now we have completed the header. Now we're gonna go back to the cover image section. So the cover image is this image that you're looking at now. So this image that you're seeing now, that's your cover image. So you're gonna change that and put something else. You won't need to put back your logo here because your logo is already at the top. So I'm gonna take out all the writing area so that the cover image can show very nicely. So I'm just gonna take out these sections. You can have yours shown, but I think it looks better when you have your cover image shown without having any writing on it. For your website, for the description here, you can take out that section because you're gonna have all of those information on the About Us section. So I'll be taking out all of those and only allowing the image to stay. So I'm just gonna be changing, putting in a different image. Let's see what we can put there just for this video's sake. Just like this. I'm gonna just leave this here, but you can always create a cover image on Canva showcasing the different products that you're selling. Go down. Okay, so for the shop now button that is here, you can either choose to let it stay or you could take it out, because either way the shop now would be under your products that you're gonna be selling. It's just that when a customer see this part of your website first, this action button will show, and if they're gonna shop on your website, they're gonna click on it because it says shop now, and it will bring them to the bottom section, which is the product section. So I'm gonna leave it there. So we're gonna go back. Remember, we took out the description, the title, and the tagline because we don't want too much wording at your cover image section. You want it to be plain and simple because all the information will already be below that cover image. So we're gonna go back. So we have completed the cover, About Us. So we're gonna click on About Us now. About Us is there. You can have a subtitle I'll leave the subtitle empty. So the subtitle normally comes below the About Us, as you can see, but you won't need that part. It's not so much important because all the information will be put in the description area. So in the description, you're basically going to be talking about your business. So you're going to give all the information about your business. So for example, let me just put something here. You can say, welcome to your store. Remember, I'm just putting in the business name that I made up for this video's sake. So you're going to be putting in your business name. So welcome to your store. I'm just making up something to write. So you can put any information that you want, as long as it sounds really good, something that represents your branding. So I'm just writing this for an example. So that's what I have on mine. So basically you're just putting in information about your store. So you're gonna go down. You can put more details. It's good to have as much details as possible about you. And one of the important information that I think you should be adding as well in the About Us section is the refund area. So for example, you can say return / refund. Not accepted, or whatever information about your return policy. So if you're gonna accept return or you're not gonna accept return, make sure you put it there as well. So I'm gonna say return or refund is not accepted. We ensure Alright, so this is what I put. And another information that is important as well is you can let them know that the timing that you're open. So for example, you can put you can have that, and also below you're gonna put your those information below. Alright, so welcome to my store where we have exclusive beauty for you. Our mission is to provide you with top quality hair and lip gloss to make your lip looking beautiful. Return and refund is not accepted. We ensure all orders are in perfect condition by checking all orders before sending them off. Hope you understand. Our excellent customer service is available to you 24/7 through email, Facebook, and Instagram. You can also add WhatsApp as well. Yeah, so you can have something simple like this. Go down. So we're gonna continue by doing the others. That's the featured products. Okay, so before we move on to the featured products, we're gonna go back on cover. That's the cover image here because we didn't complete the design section. So we're gonna go on design into the cover area, and they're gonna give you a layout, so you can have it layout as how you're seeing it now, or you could choose another layout. So let's choose another layout format. So if you notice, the shop now button is now below the image, so you can have it like this, or you can have the shop now within the image like that. So you could choose the one that you like. So I'm gonna stay with this one, that is the end one. So we're gonna go down to the background section. Alright, so for the background, I'm gonna be putting it in white. I'm going to leave the background in white. Image. So you can have a scrolling effect, or you can have none. or you want it to zoom out, you can have that. So for now, I'm gonna click for this section, none. For the overlay, solid color, I'm gonna click on white for this area. See, when you click on the white option for the color, the image gets a little bit brighter for the overlay of the image. So what if I wanted to have an overlay of a different color than white, say pink? You see that? So the image will turn into a different color. So I'll leave this color because it have a slightly look of pink, so you know it still matches the logo in a little way. So we're gonna move along. So you're gonna let the show element stay. Primary action. So the primary action is actually the shop now button. So you can leave it in white or you can change the color. So for now, I'm gonna be changing the color in the color of the logo that I have. Not too bright, but I'm gonna leave it in that color. They give you different options where you can have it. You can have it rectangle or round corners. You have a different option. So I'm gonna leave it with this option for the shape. Let's go down. So I'm gonna go back now. So we have completed everything in the cover section, everything in the about us section. So for the about us, if you want to change the design as well, you can do that as well, like the layout. You can have it like this, you can have it like that, or you can have it like this. So I'm going to keep mine like this. There you go. So we're gonna go on the background section now. This is the background section. We're gonna click on the style and you're gonna click on solid color if you want to change the background of your website. For example, let me click on the color and let me see if I'm gonna put it in a different color. So here you guys see an example of how it would look if you should change your background color. So you could have the about us section in a different color separate from the shopping area if you would like it like that. If not, you can always change the color back to white. So I'll be changing back the color to white. So for the title section, this is just the size of the font and how you want it to look. So I'm okay with it like this. So I wouldn't change the size of the font and I wouldn't change the style of the font as well. So I'll allow that to stay. The description, I would do the same thing as well. I'll allow this to stay. So we're gonna go back. So we have completed the About Us design. So I won't be doing the featured product now. That will be done in our next video, where I'll be showing you how to do the product section, how to add products to your store, how to add your pricing and all that. So this area we won't be doing today until our next video. So let's move on to the cover. So for the cover image, you can either have it there or you could take it out. So normally I will take out this section. The reason why I take out that section, because you're going to be having your products featured above, and below that you're going to be having other details below. Story section, normally I'll take that part out and write review. So for the reviews, what I'll do, if you already have customer that have purchased from you from your Instagram page or your Facebook page or on WhatsApp, you could just screenshot that they received their product, whatever that is said about your product. For example, if you have shipped off a product to a customer and they text you back and say, hey, I got my product, I'm super happy, you can screenshot that and upload it here, right, to show that you have a customer that has great feedback about your product. So for here, I'll be taking out the image section. Okay, so what if you have a customer that received a product but they did not message you about the product or anything? Another option that you can use is, if you don't have an image, you can always put a customer that you have sent product to, their name, and if you have spoken to them and you ask them about the product and they love it, you go ahead and write, say for example, I put my name here, Chev, and below that I'm gonna write, say for example I'm the customer, I'm gonna write what the customer says. So right, so you can have that there. Another option that you can use is in the image section. You can go on Google and look for like a 5-star image, and you could download that 5-star image and upload it. So when you do that, you can upload it at the image section, so customers will know that's a review. So for example, let me just go on it. So let me say 5-star review image. Alright, so these are some images that I'm showing you. So I'm gonna just download one. Let me download this one. There it is. I'm gonna click on save. Just save it as star. So I'm gonna come off this section and I'm gonna go on image. So I'm gonna look for that same image that I downloaded. Open. Alright, this is just an example of showing you how you could do it. So everything is not showing here, so it's best to get one that is gonna show. So let me go back and see. Let me just click on one that only has like a star. This one, upload. All right, there you go. So once a customer comes here, they're gonna know that Chev leave a 5-star review on the product. So you can have more than one. It's up to you how many reviews you want to put on yours. Or if you have a customer image collecting your package, you can have their image in the area that you see the 5-star is. Once you have a image of your customer, you know, showing off with your package, you could have their image there as well. So let's continue. We're gonna design this part of the page now. So we're gonna go on design. Once we go on design, we're going to click on the layout section, how we want it to be layout. So we're going to click on the different layouts to see how it looks. So let's see, you can have it like this, or let's click on the second one. Third one. Let's see the fourth one. I think I like it better with the fourth one or the third one. I'm gonna leave it with the third one. Okay, so I have it on the first one. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is to design the color. I want the color of the background to have the same white, so it looks like it's one page. Let's do that part. So you're gonna click on background. I'm gonna change the color of the background to white so that everything matches. There you go. The reason why I put the background in white because you want it looks like everything is in one. So as I said, you can change it up how you want it. You can have it like this for the layout section, or you could have it like this. It's up to you how you want to design it. So I'm just gonna leave it how it is. Let's move on to the next part. So we have done the background, we have the title, and you have option to choose for the color. You can choose a color. So for example, you could choose if you want the font to be in a yellow color then to matches the review section. You can do that. So I'm gonna leave it in yellow. I'm gonna go down to the next one, which is a subtitle. So we'll leave these options. We're gonna go back. So we have completed our story. Okay, so we have completed the story section. So now we are gonna be completing the delivery section. So for the delivery option, you're gonna see delivery and return. So here what I did was to take out the return section because we already had put that details above in the about us. In the delivery option, say for example, you're gonna be telling your customer the options that they can choose for delivery. Normally I suggest that you have free delivery on your store, because just like you and I, when we shop on Amazon or AliExpress or wherever you shop and you see the seller said free delivery, you know that alone will grab you and you're going to want to purchase from that customer, right? So you want to do the same for your store. So that's one thing that grabs especially Jamaicans. If you're going to be selling an item and they don't have to pay for delivery, it's free. So the trick is, whenever you're gonna sell a product, say for example, if you're gonna sell a product for $20, right, and you know the delivery is $10, you're gonna write on your online store that the price is for that product is $30. So you include the delivery inside, so that when the customer comes to your store, want to purchase, they will think it's free, but they actually paid for it. But it grabs, that's how it grabs your customer to purchase from you. So when you're selling it for $30 and somebody else is selling it for $40 and they have to pay for delivery, they're gonna shop with you because they're saying that your package is free delivery and it's cheaper. So I highly suggest that you put free delivery on your website because it draws more attraction and more customers coming in, and persons are going to tell persons about you that you offer free delivery. Alright, so that's a trick that you must grab onto, because I love free delivery. If I could get a product for a certain amount of cost and I see free delivery on there, I'm going to use the one that says free delivery, and I'm sure you will too. So let's get started. So here You can either delete this option for delivery, or you could state that so whatever option that you use for your delivery, you can list those options. So what I wrote here, all delivery is free using Zipmail. So you can either take this part out or you can let it stay. The reason why I normally take this section out, because when the customer shop on my store, when they're checking out, they will see that the product delivery is free. So they will see that. You will write there. So I'm gonna delete this section. For the payment option, you could write your payment option as well here. This part is also gonna be in our next video, where I'll show you at the checkout section where they will put this, where you will put this information. So you don't need this option here as well, because this information will be at the checkout when persons are actually purchasing. So you have an option, you can let it stay and you put in your payment option with a bank transfer. So this area will be at the checkout section just the same. So you can delete this option. So what I'm going to do is just to delete it, because it will still be on another section. That's a checkout area where your customer will still be able to see that part. So I'm going to delete this section. So call to action is this page. So what you can do here, we're going to change the image, and you can put your logo or any other image that you want to put. For example, if you have a product already, you could also put your product. So what I'm going to do is just to put the logo design at the call to action section. What I'm going to write here, this section I'm going to write "Come Slay with Us," and then in the description area, basically you're going to be putting something there to encourage your customer to purchase from you. So what I'm going to do is to take out this part and leave "Come Slay with Us" and have the logo there. We're going to have it layout as well. We're going to click on design, and we're gonna lay it out how we would like it. You can have it like that, or you can have it like this. So I'll be keeping it like this. So what I'm going to do is to be changing the font, which is this, into a different color. be using the black, I'll be using slightly pink, just to make sure it matches the logo. There you go. So we're going to change the order now, which is the action link. We're going to be using the same that is there as well. So for the font, we're inside, we're going to leave that. For the shape, I'm going to use the first one because that's the one that we chose above. So we have completed this part. So down, so we're going to go back. So let's take a look at how it looks. And then the contact us, which is the location section, we are going to do that part now. So we're going to click on the location section, contact us. For the description, you don't need that area, you don't need that part. I'm going to take that out. And the address, you don't need that as well. If you're living in Jamaica, you just take those part out. So what you really need is take out address. You don't want to have your address, your home address there, okay? So we're going to take out that section. So what we're going to be needing that is important is the hours when you're available. So because you're available 24/7, so I'll suggest that you take out that as well, because you know you want when your client, your customer reach out to you by WhatsApp or by Instagram, you just want to respond to them as quickly as possible. So even if it's 10 p.m. in the night, remember you want that sale, so you're going to respond to them, okay? You're not a big company as yet to put timing as to when you open and when you close. At this moment, you just want to grab everyone and respond to them as quickly as possible that you can. So I'll leave this part out. So now what we're going to do is to go on design. So we're going to design this area of the page. So what I'm going to do is to have the page the same color as the one above. As you can see, it's two different colors in the background. So I'm going to be changing this one to white. Next, click on design, background. I'm going to change it to white. fix it so now it's in one color. So we can change the layout as well. You can have it at how you want it. Or you can have it like this. So I'll leave it like this. Alright, so what we're going to do now is to click on the social profile. So that's the social media profile. So once you click on that area, you're just going to write your name. So the link is already there, as you can see. So all you'll be doing is write dash and you're going to put your business name. Okay, so see, your social media has been linked to your website. So another one that you can connect as well is WhatsApp. So I'll be looking for WhatsApp. So if you have a TikTok business page, Instagram, YouTube, all these pages, if you have any of these pages for your business, you can go ahead and create one. So I'm going to use WhatsApp. So you see that WhatsApp comes up right here. So the client can just click on WhatsApp and contact you directly through the website. So for the WhatsApp now, what you do is to go on your business WhatsApp and you go in the setting area and get the link, and you copy the link and paste it in this section. So we're gonna come out now. Alright, so we have completed the location and the contact us area. So now we're gonna do the footer. So let's click on footer. So the footer is down at the bottom here that you're actually seeing right now. So we're gonna design this part. So because the header, which is the extreme top, is in black, so whatever color that you put at the header, which is the top of the store, you put the same color at the bottom, right down here. So because I already have black at the top, I'll leave the black at the bottom. For example, let me show you. See, the color has changed. I'm going to put it back in black. So I'm going to erase this part and put your business name. Right, so there you go. And you can also change the color of the font that is there. For example, as you can see below here, color has changed, so I'm going to put it back in the white. Right, so that will be it. So now let's take a quick preview of how everything looks. So I'm going to click on publish right here. Yay! Your site is published. So after you have completed your online store, this will comes up and you have the option to share it on social media. So let's look at the store that we just created. Remember, you did not add your products as yet, and that will be in our next video. So make sure you join me in the next video so that you can see how to create the products and set it up in the store so that persons can click and order. All right, let's look at the site that we just created. Look at that. You did that. Wow. All right, congratulations. I am super proud of you. Know that you know how to create your online store. In our next video, I'll be showing you how to add these products to your store. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll be leaving the link down below for Ecwid Store so that you can click on that link to bring you to the store to start setting it up. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.